Today we're going to look at Hillsong's song called Oceans, and this song is in D major. For the most part in the left hand, we're going to use what are called fifth intervals, and a fifth interval is just the distance between 5 notes in a scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the total distance of 5 notes. And the 2 outer notes from start to finish make up your fifth interval. So we'll use these a lot in this song. We actually start out on a B minor chord, which is B and F sharp in the left hand. Then we're going to walk up to C sharp by itself and then D by itself. And then we go to A and E. This is a fifth interval. Then we're going to drop both of those notes down to G and D. So this is the intro of the song, and it also is the same for the verse. You'll also notice that the C sharp comes in on the 4th beat of the measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. As for the right hand, we're playing third intervals actually for the most part. We'll start with B and D, then we drop both of those notes down to A and C sharp, and then we go right back up to D, but we're going to hold this A here. Then we're going to hold the A still and go back down to the C sharp, and for the last chord we'll drop both notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All together it sounds like this. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that leads us to the chorus of the song. And actually the chorus will stay on the chord you ended on at the end of the verse. So we'll stay here with G and D in our left hand and G and B in our right. And then we're going to drop our left hand down, still fifth intervals, to D and A. And for that chord we'll play F sharp and D in the right hand. So we go from here to here. And then our third chord in the chorus is an A major chord. So we'll come back to our fifth interval on A and E in our left hand and A and C sharp in our right hand. So that whole progression looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it repeats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And it repeats one more time. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And on the 4th line of the chorus, we go back down to G, but now everything is going to walk back up. So G and D in the left hand, G and B in the right hand, and all of those notes walk up one apiece. A and E, A and C sharp, and then B and F sharp, and B and D. And that rhythm is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the whole chorus is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And as you see, that brings us right back to the intro of the song to lead us into the second verse. So let's go through that last line of the chorus one more time to lead us into the second verse. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that will lead us into the second verse, which is the same as the first verse. The only thing you might want to change is start adding a little rhythm to your right hand. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Take us into the second chorus, and I would do the same thing for the second chorus. I would keep that rhythm going with your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Now some versions go straight to the bridge and other versions go through the intro again, so that's up to you. I'll skip over that intro for right now, and I'll go straight to the bridge. Here's the bridge. So let's go through that one more time. It's your B minor chord, your fifth in your left hand, B and F sharp, and B and D in the right hand. You come down to G major, which is G and D, the fifth interval in your left hand, and G and B in your right hand. And then you go to D. Now the fifth in your left hand is the same as the last time we played this D major chord. However, we're not going to go to the F sharp here because that kind of interferes with the melody. We'll play the A and the D in the right hand this time during the bridge. Then we'll go to your A major chord, which is A and E in the left hand and A and C sharp in the right. As the bridge begins to build, you can add your rhythm to that. Now the second part of the bridge actually starts on G, and then it goes to D, and it goes to A, and it goes to an E minor chord. Some people play this and some don't. Some stick to that one chord progression at the beginning, but I'll show you this one. This is G major, your fifth interval in your left hand, G and B, just like we've been playing. Then you go to D for the second chord, A and D in the right hand, then to A major, just like we have been. And now the only chord that we haven't covered is the E minor. And the way I like to play this is E and B in the left hand and G and D in the right hand. It makes for a really nice seventh chord. So and by this time in the song, the bridge will be building up, so I would keep that rhythm going. Like that. And obviously after the bridge you would go back to the chorus and you would just hold your chords out. Lead you back into the intro, which would lead you out of the song. And that is Hillsong's Ocean.